I thought I lost one on the last series, but turns out I did not. All right. For those who have actually paid attention, what is this for? Item A, item B, and result. Samboy, welcome to the stream. Let's pop the mixer down right there. All right, so theoretically, we can go ahead and bust out some concrete at this point. Okay, so we need to make some sand first. Let's make 100 sand. Stone axe plus stone axe. All right, well, we can do that. Why not? Here, let me make 2 of them. I need to upgrade stuff. Ah. No problem, Shadow. I just try to keep it cool for everyone. You know what I mean? I try to keep things a little more, a little less over the edge compared to some. That's all. So let's see what happens here. So you plus you. Oh, look at that. Do I just grab it out? Oh. Okay, hold on. All right. All of you, you guys are awesome. Seriously, hold on. Let's try this. I want to see what happens now. Okay, you. And you. Ah, maybe that one's too... Maybe it's too banged up. But it is getting some condition back out of it. That's kind of cool. All right. Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's actually kind of groovy. I kind of like that. All right, hold on. Let's see what happens here. Look at that. Why not? 172. Ah, gun parts. Yes, Quiet. Good call on that one. I probably missed someone just coming in. Who did I miss just coming in? Is it Quiet? Did I just miss you coming in? Hey, Quiet. I don't know. I feel like I just missed someone coming in. Wow. All right. Well, that's pretty groovy. I like that. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Ich habe Idee. Let's go get some more. Let's go get some grass here. Yeah, no, absolutely. I could see abusing the crap out of this tool bench now. Yes, I am old, Nate. I am old. I am absolutely old. Compared to most of you guys, I'm probably old enough to be your parent. Probably. All right. Okay, so ich habe Idee. Oh, we got a dog horde. It's day 12. It's dog horde time. Dogs, do me a favor and don't chew on everything. All right, we got a dog horde. They're going to be annoying, aren't they? They are. See, I gotta work on the staircase here. I don't know why you thought I was 20. If someone told you I was 20, they were flat out lying to you. Bad dog. This is the sort of abusing I like to do with this game. Woof, woof, woof. Come on, dogs. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Ow! All right, come on, dogs. Come with me. Nope. Don't kill me. Not allowed. All right, we're going to have to run backwards for a little while here. Dogs, didn't they get, like, I don't know, movement speed reduced or something? Because it sure doesn't feel like it. Oh, dog gave up. Look at that. I hit the magic distance that they don't follow. Much older than 20. All right, dogs. Do I care about the leather anymore? I don't know. I don't think I do. I sound younger than I am because I play video games all day. There you go. Actually, I really don't. I don't play games all day. This is kind of the only time I play games, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, Sebastian, see you when you get back. How do you make a bow? You basically need, well, it's actually what I was going to do, was make a bow. A bow is just wood and grass fibers. That's all it is. It's pretty straightforward. All right, let's get rid of you. You're empty. We'll get rid of you. You're empty. If that was a dog horde, that was the most disappointing dog horde ever. Just saying. Just saying. Now let's go plant these seeds. And then theoretically we'll end up with little broken white gigantic mushroom flowery paper things sticking out of the ground. Yeah. That's what we get for not restarting the game. It's all broken. All right. There we go. They'll fix themselves eventually. It's all good. Oh, Nate. That's harsh. But kind of funny. All right, so here's my plan. Where are we at? 234? Boom. Let's do another one. All right, we are going to get rid of you. These are garbage. All right, so we're going to take 2 of these guys. 234, 234. Look at that, a 245, just like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yep. Bows are pretty straightforward, Shadow. If you end up going through the tutorial, it's one of the first things the game will have you make. It'll basically have you make some arrows, and then, well, you know, make a bow to go with it, obviously, and it just kind of goes from there. It is definitely one of the first things you'll make, though, so don't sweat it too much. You will absolutely see that right off the bat. Okay, so now we need to... I need to get some cement out of this, so let's get 100 out of here. It's going to take a little while to dump it out, and it's not really going to be worth all that much, which is kind of a shame. But got to do what you got to do, right? All right, animal hides, we don't need those. What am I wearing these days? Nothing overly great. What can I do for armor? Most everything, right? Could do some scrap stuff. Wow, look at that. Look at that. 150 scrap iron? Wow, that was massively increased. Holy cow. It was not like that before. That's obscene. 30? Wow. That was massively increased as well. Dang. That is, well, now I'm a little worried. What is it going to take to make some of these tools? I'm a little scared now. 12 forged iron. 20 for a fire axe. 16 for a shovel. 30 for a sledge. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. 20 big old chunks of steel for a fire axe? Oh, that is just outrageous. That is outrageous. I mean, because look at this. Look at how much that actually costs. Because forged steel... Wow. 400 metal to make a fire axe. That's bonkers. This is my cat protection on my arm. Wow. All right. That's enough to get started on this here. Let's do... what do we need? Why would I want gravel at this point? I don't remember. Oh, you can use this for the... Huh, interesting. Fertilizer. Huh, all right, well, cool. Oh, look at that. So you can use rotting flesh for something. That's interesting. It's a lot of nitrate powder, too. All right, whatever. It's all good. Here, let's just go ahead and get that rolling. Protection because this cat is kind of obscene. She likes to jump up here. Like, she'll jump up from this side. And if my arm is right here, which it usually is, because this is my mouse arm right here. So, mouse, mouse, mouse. My arm is right there, and she'll just land on my arm with her back claws and just rip me wide open. It's great. I love it. I really don't. I kind of hate it. So, I wear a little sleeve to protect my arm from her. Works out pretty well. All right, I'm just taking a look at what all we have going on here. Let's just scrap these two guys. And then wrench. Do I have a better wrench? Maybe we could do some wrench combining. I really do need to make a new pickaxe so we can get back down there and get back to work. That would be good, right? That would be good. I think that would be good. That would be good. All right, let's get the rest of this rolling. I don't think this is going to do anything right now. I don't remember. Can you just jump straight to it? I don't think you can. They've changed so much with this game. I don't remember, though. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm going to have to upgrade all the way, aren't I? Like 1, 2... Yeah. I don't have that much metal. Just don't have that much metal. All right, well... that is going to take so long to get that much metal. Never mind all that concrete going. That's just bonkers. That was one of the things I always liked about this game, is I could do everything solo. It wasn't too big of a deal. But I don't know about that anymore. Not entirely sure. That was a lot of metal. What did I get that metal for? I must have deconstructed something, right? Must have broke something down. Although I don't know what. Alright, I need more forged iron. I don't even know how much to make here. So I gotta repair those tools. Here, let's see if we can go get a little bit of mining done with this one. It won't be very good, but it'll work. Hello? Zombie, I hear you. Where's the zombie at? There you are. Hello? Bad zombie. I use OBS. Yeah, I really do need to do a loot run for metal. I mean, unless I can get lucky and find a bunch of metal in here. That would be nice. Has not been my luck lately. Have not been that lucky lately. Yep, I did ignore that one, Nate. You're right. Funny how that is, isn't it? Nah, I've never answered that one, and probably not going to start answering it today. Nothing personal. It's just I don't know. I've just never bothered to answer that one. That's all. Older than PewDiePie and younger than, oh, what's her name? The grandma streamer. I can't remember her name. How about that? That gives you a little bit of a range to work with. I agree with you, Mandy. I don't think I'm going to find much either. I figure it's worth a shot just to try it a little more. See what happens. Yeah, Samboy, this is a standard recording cat. She will actually, like, full-on fall asleep in my lap. My other one will not, which I've always found really interesting. Not quite sure why that's the case, that the other one won't, but this one will. I don't know any TV actors, or I could. Let's see. TV actors. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I could think of some names, but I have no idea how old those people are. Gotta go mow the lawn. See you, Sebastian. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had some good fun. There are definitely little pockets of everything on the surface now, Quiet. The problem with that is I've already spawned all of this stuff. I mean, you can see how much of the map I've already spawned. So it's only going to be in areas where I haven't already spawned the map that you'll be able to find that stuff. And I don't know if those are going to show up in Navezgane or not. Not quite sure. I'm hoping to just kind of stumble onto a random block of iron in here. Because if I can find some, then there will be a little bit around. But honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. I mean, we've gone down a good 15 or 20 blocks, and I'm not seeing anything down there. It's just not happening. Just kind of annoying, but you know, it's just the way it goes. Did I get rid of the car? Yeah, I sure did. There used to be a car over here. I got rid of that one. I broke that down for metal. I couldn't remember. Just for giggles. Can I break this down? Wow. That is the strongest speed limit sign I've ever seen. I don't think I'm going to mess with that. That's going to take way too dang long. Do I have a favorite game? Yeah, I mean, probably. It's not easy to pick, though. I mean, I've been playing games for so long. One of my favorites, I think I mentioned this on the last stream, is Dungeon Master. Game's probably certainly older than some of you, I know that much. It's a good game. It was kind of a precursor to quite a few more popular ones that came out after it, which in some ways is a shame, but in other ways it's always kind of like, hey, when I find someone who knows that game, it's like, hey, yeah, look at that. Someone who actually knows that game. I don't know if I have a favorite movie. I don't know that I could pick one, honestly. I don't know. What's your favorite game, Samboy? What's your favorite movie, if you have one? I really can't... I can't really think of a single favorite movie. Oh, look at that. Another treasure map. Yeah, Zane, you can make iron in the forge. That's what I'm going to do, actually. That's why I'm getting these rocks. We're going to go take them, and then all of the metal rocks that you see me picking up the raw iron, those are going to go into the forge, and that's going to turn into scrap iron, so it works out. Dungeon Master is not a cartoon story one. Oh, I guess maybe? I don't know. How would I describe that? I mean, it is all pixels and stuff. I mean, it's a hand-drawn game. I don't know if I should be insulted or pleased that you think I should be a politician. I am really good most days at avoiding questions, though, and kind of spinning around to other sorts of, I don't know, questions and things. Yeah. I can't think of the word I want. What is that word I want? I don't remember. Let's see if I can find it here. No, I'm having problems. Ark and Lion King. Oh, that's a good combination. Nope, don't do that. No, stop that. Don't do that. Here, let me see if I can share this with you right quick here. I don't know that this is going to work. This is going to be really, really funky. What are we going to do? Let's see. That one. Is that going to work? Nope, that totally didn't work. Never mind. I tried. Well, I tried. Sorry. OBS doesn't want to play nice right now, so sorry. Big black screen. Yeah, sorry. Oh, Max Payne. That's a good one. Max Payne is a good game. I haven't played that in forever. Ah, I get where you're coming from now, Nate. Yes. I do that sometimes. But, you know, I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? I mean, we're having a conversation here, so if you ask me something, it seems only fair that I get to ask you the same thing, right? All right, thanks for the map, Taylor. We'll add that to the list. Why no roof, Goofy Gamer? Because I just haven't gotten around to it. That is the honest answer. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's as simple as that. It's not a very good answer, but it's the truthful one. It's because every time I go to do something, I have about a bajillion and one things that I need to do. And I just don't have the time to do it. Yeah, I wanted to show you Dungeon Master, but it just wasn't playing nicely. But just Google Dungeon Master and you'll eventually see a picture of it. It's an old video game. It's good stuff. It's a really good game. I don't think I avoided the question. I answered favorite game and that sort of stuff. I don't think I avoided it. I mean, I didn't really have an answer for favorite movie. So, I mean, I guess in that sense, yeah, I avoided it, but I don't know. I don't have a favorite movie. If that's what you mean. Why did I take damage? What did I miss? Why don't I remember taking damage? Dog? Must have been the dog, and I just forgot. All right, good. Good. All right, dog. I'm going to say it was the dog. You know what? Here, let me put that back and put that over there. Let's upgrade some of this flooring. It's not going to help out all that much. But it does need to be done. This thing's going to come crashing down, potentially, once we hit day 7, so we'll see what happens. Samboy, I am definitely a cat person. If it's not obvious by that one, then there you go. Yeah, I know the dog, at least one of the dogs hit me. I guess I just didn't pay that much attention to how much it actually did. And I was kind of like, wait a minute. I haven't been fighting for a while. And it's like, oh yeah, dogs. Yeah, those crazy dogs. All right, let's do this because there are a couple of spots I could not get. Ah, Snatch is a good movie. That is I haven't watched that one in a while. It's funny, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago, I finally got around to watching Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. That was a pretty good one, too. I enjoyed that. I'm always curious of anyone who's seen Snatch and who actually lives in the UK or thereabout or knows someone who is Cockney. How does Brad Pitt's accent stack up to the real thing? I've been told it's not very good. As someone who is not intimately familiar with the accent, it sounds pretty good to me. But like I said, I'm not really familiar with the accent. You have 2 dogs, Samboy. What kind of dogs do you have? I hope you're going to say Dobermans, because those might be my favorite dogs. I do feel like somebody's watching me, Nate. I'm trying to remember who does that song. It always feels like somebody's watching me. Can't remember now. All right, the other 2 spots on the other side are just going to have to deal with not being upgraded because I don't feel like. Well, maybe I could do this. Let's see if I can. Can I get you to? This is a bad idea. I need a parachute in this game. Is what I need. Here, that'll maybe work. Can I reach now? Oh, look at that. I can upgrade those spots. Go me. Boom, done. I was going to say my favorite dogs are maybe Dobermans, German Shepherds, and Rottweilers. Apparently I like my dogs German. I don't know if it's worth it to make a new pickaxe right now. I don't feel like it's a good idea. I'm not familiar with Paprika. The Lego movie was really good. Zootopia. Was Zootopia Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson movie? Is that the one? Is that the right one? No, that's Zoolander. What is Zootopia? I remember what Zootopia is. You're going to have to help me out on that one. Where am I at on food and water? I do need both. Okay, I figured it's probably about time. Pit bulls and German shepherds. German shepherds are just awesome, right? Smart dogs. Very smart dogs. Which can be interesting if you're not prepared to deal with a smart dog. How is this guy doing on metal? 1,500. We're going to need to eject a bunch of metal out of this guy again. Like, tons of it. Zootopia's a Disney movie. That does not ring a bell. Is that a recent one? Shiba Inus are really cool dogs. Kind of had one for a little while, just kind of as a, I don't know, like a foster or rescue or something. They're pretty cool dogs, though. They have a really unique look. I really like them, too. I like bigger dogs. I am not in the slightest bit religious, Nate. Not a bone in my body. I just like to try and present something that everyone can watch. That's all. You are not a Brad Pitt fan, are you, Mandy? I'm just going to go out on a limb there and say you are not a Pitt fan. You know what? We can put a shotgun together right now. Nope, not you. Can we put a hunting rifle together? We cannot. I guess we can make a short shotgun. No, we can make a proper shotgun. Look at that. You know what? We're going to go use the workbench here. Since we have this thing. Look at that. 130. Boom. Done. Take it. 155 and 189. Well, it's a repaired 189. That's fine. Okay, Zootopia came out this year. Yeah. I gotta admit, I have no idea what goes on in the real world. In terms of, you know, I don't know. Pop culture. I have no clue. I am so not hip. I am the antithesis of hip. And I'm okay with that, but I gotta be honest. Shotgun Sally? Maybe like Long Tall Sally. Bust out some Predator on this. Alright, look at that. We got ourselves a proper shotgun. And about 15 shells to use. It's not much. Pistol. Have I not taken these guys apart yet? Why haven't I? 192. How does that compare? Those are all yellows, so we can just go ahead and take that apart just to make sure that we get the rounds out of it. There we go. Got the rounds out of that guy. I might be psychic, Mandy. I might be psychic. What is it you have against him, just out of curiosity? I mean, I have no dog in that fight, so to speak. Although I gotta say, I really enjoyed his performance in Inglourious Bastards. And I'm saying that because that's the name of a movie. So anyone who complains, sorry, deal with it. It's a movie. It's official. It's all good. I just... that movie was way too much fun. That movie, holy cow, that movie is intense, too. Really intense movie. You know what? I meant to destroy that guy. Let's scrap that. We don't need that. Let's scrap that. We don't need that. I'm not going to worry about upgrading them. They're fine the way they are. And... what am I hearing? Okay, that must just been me doing something. I thought I heard something in the distance. I guess not. I'm trying to listen right now. I don't know. I'm going to say it's okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of him or anything per se, so it's neither here nor there. I'm not really opinionated on him. Gonna break a leg! Yep. I tried to jump, but apparently it didn't work. Ah, that's what I was hearing. I told you I was hearing something. It was this guy. He was breaking the spikes. This is good timing. I like having a broken leg right around when the horde's going to be rolling in. Granted, it should probably heal by then, but still. I hear you. Where are you? Oh, you're on the right.